What is up, you guys? It's your boy John here from PumaPlow. How's everybody doing? Thanks for clicking on another back to Westbridge video. We're gonna go this way. Alright, so I have purchased the JCB skid steer. We need it for bale land. I went ahead and decided to get the skid steer instead of a telehandler because I really like the skid steer. So we are going to start this video by driving down to the cows. Or something. Hopefully we can use the bale spike to move those round bales. I'm assuming we will be able to, but I don't know because they're wrapped. I've not really messed with wrap bales before, ever, so I don't actually know how this is going to go. But if it doesn't work, we can do something else. We do need to buy some cows, and we also need to buy the feed mixer. I don't know why the voice is correct, but I'm 14, I swear. Or wait, no, I'm not. We should turn our lights on so we don't get run over by a car, and not actually drive on the road, because you know we're only going 12 miles an hour. It's not safe for us to be on the road. It's a little too slow, but you know that is okay. That is okay. So yeah. All right, so like I said, thank you to you guys for clicking on the video. Whoa, hello. It's not too dead. And welcome back to us. Back to what do I call this? So back to Westbridge? Yeah, it's kind of like so back to the zoo. But, you know, Westbridge instead of zoo. So I'm thinking we start with not that many cows because we don't really have a lot of cash. And by the time we buy the feed mixer, we're definitely not going to have a lot of cash sitting around. So, yeah. And somebody said, you know, oh, you could just sell that silage. I don't really make money off silage in farm sim. Yes, occasionally, you know, if at the end of a map, let's say, I will go ahead and sell silage. But for what I'm doing right now, yeah, I know there's people that make money off silage, but to me it's almost like not real farming. I know there are people, though, before the comments just blow up and yelling at me and everything, but for me, I don't want to sell it. I don't really want to have to make silage again on this map, hence why I sold my forage harvester, or my chopper, or whatever you guys want to call it. That's the reason I sold it, was I really didn't want to make silage again. So alright, we could go with the tow behind, but then I'd have to buy a shovel too, and so we're just going to go for the big boy here, and then we're going to go ahead and spend whatever else we have, the 108,000 on cows. So some flashing may ensue. I am sorry, I should have done this off screen, but oh god, let's do it. If you guys have seizures, I'm sorry, look away or something. We're almost out of money. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. It's so bad. Oh, no. I don't even want to look at the screen. Alright, so it looks like we have 43 cows. And that is all. Alright, so let's make some mixed rations, y'all. What do you say? It's been long awaited. We've been meaning to do this for a while. And it's time. It is time. So I guess the little subtitle of this video would just be cows or food. Cow food? Ooh, cow food. If I could remember that when I go to upload this, I'll totally make it that. But otherwise, I don't know if I'll remember, to be honest. So this thing's pretty awesome. I've never actually seen a self-propelled one of these in real life. I've seen them on Instagram and on YouTube. But around here, it's not really a thing. So... And when I say around here, by the way, guys, I'm in the St. Louis area. There's been some questions recently of where is you? And I is in St. Louis. Wait, what? Dairy operations went away a long time ago here in St. Louis, and you know, there's still some farmers out there that do a little bit, but not around us necessarily. So, but they're around. They are around. But, you know, like back in the day when my grandpa was farming, everybody had a couple dairy cows. Everybody had some cows they would butcher. Everybody had pigs. That's just the way it was back then. Everybody provided for themselves, and yeah, So nowadays around here, not so much. It's pretty much just grain. But that's okay. Alright, so we need probably just going to go ahead and, you know, battering ram. Perfect. I think. Alright, let's try this in cab. This sounds like fun. To be honest, I think a wheel would be better with this skid steer. The skid steer is great. It's just a little on like the crazy touchy side of life. So, yeah. And yes, I know I have all that silage sitting there and I'm making silage bales. I just wanted to do silage bales because I can, to be honest. I'm not going to continue to do silage bales. But for right now, I wanted to go ahead and do a silage bale. And I'm going to go ahead and throw in... Okay, we need our help. Where's our help? Okay. So obviously right now it's 100% silage. So we're going to throw in a straw bale and a hay bale as well. And see kind of where it gets us. And this is why... Oh, God. Got to get used to driving this thing. This is where I was thinking, hey, a telehandler would sure be nice. But I don't have one. And now... I don't have the money for it. Okay, that kind of worked, actually. If I could get this stack to do the same thing, but this way, that would actually be pretty awesome. So we'll just keep messing with it till we get it down to where we can manage both sides here. Come on, there we go. And actually, I need to get some sheep, guys. I do want to get into sheep as fast as possible. Wow, words are hard today. As fast as possible on this map. I like sheep, and I know you guys like watching me derp with wool pallets, so it's kind of like a win-win, guys. It's for both of us, for all of us. So, okay, that was the straw. Now we got the hay to mess with here. And yes, I know the gross help is on the screen, but I need it in a second, and I'd hate to turn it off just to turn it right back on, so... I will just leave it on. Fall over. That worked. That worked actually pretty good. This thing is a little touchy. I just got to get used to driving it again. It's been a while since I've actually been in the cab here of the JCB skid steer on the game here. So, all right, let's see where we're at now. Okay, so we need... more. Oh, you know what? I just messed up because I don't actually have any hay bales. The only bales that I have are straw bales. Oh no! I hope I can. How much do I need? I can probably save that. Actually, I can't. I'm full. So what do I do with this? Uh-oh. Can I dump this out? Can I just put this in the feed trough and it'll count as something else? Because okay, I don't know what that's counting as. It's probably counting as like the raw ingredients. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I forgot I don't have any hay bales yet. Because the only grass I cut, I turned into silage. And for some reason, I was just thinking one of those piles was hay back there. And clearly... it was not. Let's see, what did that actually count as? Okay, so it counted as grass and silage. Okay, that's fine. That is completely fine. So the cows will start being a little productive while I go make hay bales. So let's park this here. And I guess we need to go cut some grass. And let's go ahead and turn that nasty help off. And like I've said in past videos, I wish there was a faster way to turn the help on and off in this game. You know, on the PC, it's just F1, which I understand the PC has more buttons, obviously. But it is nice to have it right there, boom, right at your fingertip. It is very, very nice to turn the help on and off. And I wish we had that here on the console as well. Alright. Get these mowers fired up. Is that lowered? It is lowered, okay. And let's go do some mowing. Can't believe I did that. Oh well, that is okay. So, mowing time. Let's go. Let's do it. And you know what, guys? Right in the middle of this video, we're going to throw in some high speed. We're going to go ahead and do this mowing, and I'll voice it over in post. So let's go with the fast time right now. Alrighty, you guys, what is up? John, the voiceover guy, here from PumaPlow. Now, it's actually been a couple days real time since I recorded that to when I'm voicing it over now. But basically, we are mowing our field 19. Yeah, and field 19. I couldn't remember what field it was there for a second. We are mowing field 19 to make it into some hay bales, because I realized, as you guys saw earlier in this video, I forgot to make hay bales. So, whoopsie. I thought I had already made hay bales, but I actually made those silage bales. So that's where I got confused a little bit, was that right there. So it happens, but hope you guys are enjoying this video. 11 minutes in or so. Yeah, it's ended up being just over an hour of actually recording this video by the time it's all said and done. You notice it is a little longer than normal, a couple minutes, but not a big deal, not a big deal. But basically, just gonna mow this grass, make some hay. We will make the hay using the header here in a minute. So right now it is just grass. You could feed this, you could pick this up and feed it right to the cows, or you could pick it up and feed it right to the sheep on this game, and it would count as grass. It doesn't actually get turned to hay until you pick it, or until you run it over with the tedder. The tedder is what actually turns it to hay. And then a loading wagon, I don't think will pick it up as hay. You have to bale it to pick it up. So it's a whole thing. It is definitely a whole thing. So, wait, where are we going now? I'm going back down? Okay. Okay. Like I said, it's been a couple days. So I don't really remember what I did in this video. So it's kind of amusing to voice this over a few days later. I wanted to do it right away that day, but it got too late in the day, and there were people in my house and making background noise and stuff. So we are doing it a couple days later now. So yeah, it's all good. Oh, we're going to cut this top part here for extra grass, because why not? You know, we might as well. It's there. We're there already. Just kind of seems like it makes sense to do that. So hope you guys are enjoying the high speed. There's actually quite a bit of high speed yet to come in this video, and I know you guys had suggested doing high speed with actually voicing it over, not just doing music. So I'm trying to voice it over. If I run out of stuff to talk about, well, then it'll just be awkward times with John. But that's okay too, right? Probably not, actually. Not okay. Oh, right there where I drove out of the field, I fell asleep. Yep, this is one of those tasks where it's kind of boring, to be honest. And it was the middle of the day, and I was just like, bobbing my head the whole time. So, all right, mowing is done. We'll throw it back over to John from the past now. Alrighty, so we are done mowing, which means now we gotta go find our tedder. Gotta go do some tedding. Alright. Hook. I'm just gonna leave the stuff out here. I really wish I had a shed down here. We don't unfortunately have those here on the console. I almost said PC and I was like, wait, what? No. Playing on that console. Of course, the Xbox One. Oh, my reverse trigger just got stuck down. I'm kind of in need of a new controller. I dropped this one a couple times here. And my room basically has a concrete floor, so not really good for, you know, anything that you drop on it. So, alright, so we've mowed, obviously, and now it's time to ted. Tedding in real life conditions the hay and dries it out. So, I don't think you would actually mow and then ted right away. You'd wait like a day and then do it. But anyway, it's farm sim physics, so let's crank up the fast time yet again and do some tedding. I'll be back in a second. Alrighty, John the voiceover guy is back. I am back. Actual John was, you know, there for a second, but I'm back now with the tedder. I'm going to turn it into hay. This is the part on this game that actually turns it into hay, like I had said. So we had to go out of the field and get where I fell asleep. Yeah, I actually had to, for tedding here, I fired up Pandora and just like blasted music in my headset so I'd stay awake. So, you know, it's a thing. It's all good. But yeah, blasted some 80s music so I would not fall asleep again. Good thing tedding doesn't take as long. Tedding's not bad. It's not something I like doing all the time, which is why those mixing stations on PC are so beneficial, because you can just put grass in there and it counts it as hay. You don't have to go through the steps of tedding, baling, all that stuff. You can just put it right in there and away you go. It really does save a lot of time, a lot of fuel, a lot of effort. So that's the thing about the console right now, is that it's kind of a nightmare. So, you know, I know a lot of you guys are doing this. A lot of you guys are playing on the console. And in fact, question for this video, guys, is how many of you currently, right now, not necessarily like the second, but how many of you guys have Farm 715 maps going on the Xbox 360 R1? Let me know. I may not answer all of the comments because I don't know how to answer all those comments. You know, it's like, yay. But, you know, leave a comment saying, hey, I'm playing whatever, wherever you're playing. PC, console. You know, I know there's a lot of you console guys out there, and realistically, at heart, I am a console guy. I play on the PC because of mods and stuff like that. I will be playing on the console a lot more with 17, because 17 is going to have mod support. Now, we'll see how it works out, and we'll see how multiplayer is. If multiplayer is a lot better than it is on 15, and as long as the mod support is really good, I'll probably be on 17 on console quite a bit. So, you know, I can't promise anything because I don't know how the game's going to be yet, but good potential that, good chance I'll be there. Good chance I will be there. So, all right, we have just about gotten the tedding done, the tedding process. And boy, when you speed it up, it doesn't take much time at all, does it? Unlike actually playing, you guys know. All right, we're going to flip it back over to actual John now, here in a second. All right, all done with the tedder. Time to go put it away as well. Yeah, actually, you know what? We're just going to let it sit right here for right now, because it's time to rake. We need to do some raking. And we're going to try to go ahead and, yeah, we'll just get this all done in this video. The next video, guys... Next video, we will be making mixed rations, which I thought we were going to get into today, but unfortunately, I'm a derp and thought I already had hay bales, and I didn't, so it's all good. It's all good. All right, this rake actually is a little big for this tractor, but we can make it work. We can make it work. So, it's a little heavy, but, you know, it works. It works. It just works. All right, so same thing here. We are going to crank up the high speed, and I will do some voiceover in post. So, high speed, engage. All right, now we got the rake, the windrower, whatever you want to call it. Rake. I like to call it a rake, because to me it's raking the ground. Anyway, we had this discussion a couple weeks ago. I know I'm still getting comments about that, actually, which is cool. But it is amazing to me, truly amazing to me. Like, there's so many names for the exact same thing in different parts of the world. Even different parts of, like, United States, or different parts of England, or whatever, Europe, I should say. You know, there's so many different names for the exact same thing. It kind of cracks me up, to be honest. I think it's amusing, and yeah, so it's kind of funny. And every time I'd get a comment from somebody asking, you know, or saying what they call it, it's like, it kind of just cracks me up. So I appreciate all those comments a couple weeks ago, guys. I almost called you dies. Wow. Words are hard. It's like, it is 6:42 p.m. here on Tuesday night before this video is released, and when I'm actually voicing this over. So I've had a long day of talking. I've recorded some Pleasant Valleys today. and that kind of stuff. And where I drove out of the field there kind of threw me for a little loop there. Had to back up, and it was the whole thing. So, yeah. But I'm out of things to say now, guys. This is the part of the video where I'm officially out of things to say, so I'm going to yawn instead. How many of you did I just get? Even though you can't see me, you could hear it. How many of you guys just yawned? Leave a comment with that too. This video is going to get a lot of comments from the different questions I'm asking you guys. So we got it all raked up here just about. Get back to the zoo here for a second. Got it all raked back up, and we're going to switch back over to John from the past. Alrighty, guys, we are back live now. After doing some raking. It's not really live. It's live to tape, I guess you could call it. But not necessarily live. Alright, so we're going to go grab the baler real fast and do a little bit of baling. And I'm sure this video is extra long, but you know what? Bonus time is okay sometimes. And this is one of those times where bonus time is cool. I'm just going to leave that there because you know what? Equipment everywhere. Yay. As of actually recording this in real time, guys, I'm at almost 50 minutes of recorded footage. So I'm not sure how much it'll edit out to be. Obviously, I haven't edited yet since I'm real-time recording this, you know, real-time playing. But yeah, we're almost at 50 minutes here, so hoping this video is not too long, but a little bit of editing will take care of some of that and speed it up super fast for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoy this. This is kind of different. Normally it's like, okay, I'm going to do the whole video fast. But this one's like parts fast, parts slow. Kind of entertaining, to be honest. Alright, so sometime during the baling process, right as I'm done, I will go ahead and wrap it up in post. Voiceover work. So you guys, yeah, high speed engage again now. Alrighty, guys, we're back baling this time. Got our New Holland. I don't even know what baler this is, but it's a New Holland square baler. Big squares. Never had these on our farm. We always did, or Dad and Grandpa. I never did it. I was too young. They did small square bales, mostly straw, no hay. I thought I cut this part of the video out. Huh. I forget what I was doing here, but I did something in real life where I just kind of sat the controller down for a second. I swore I was going to edit this part out. McFly. Oh, there we go. Hey, we're driving. We're in cab this time. How about that? JCB in cab. Let's do it. Yeah, we always did small square bales back in the day. They used them for the animals they had at the farm. And then when my dad had his lawnmower shop in town, they used to sell quite a few small square straw bales. Never did hay. They never had stuff for hay, so they never did that. So yeah, including actually in 1993, guys, our barn during the flood of 1993, actually, our barn was full of straw bales that summer, and lightning struck our barn and burned that sucker right down to the water line. And apparently there were exploding bales. I actually talked to one of our neighbors recently, and he remembers it burning and said there were floating bales in the water floating, and they were on fire. And there were some of the people worried about them like coming over and burning their houses down and stuff because these bales were just going everywhere. And apparently it was quite a mess. I was pretty young in 93, so I don't really remember a lot of it. And there was nothing that anybody could do because, you know, there was 6 feet of water on the ground. So barn burned down right to the water line, but you don't hear of that happening too often. But guys, this video is about over, so I'm going to go ahead and say hit that like button for more. Subscribe if you have not already. And until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm your boy John from PumaPlow. Toodles.